Italy is located in southern Europe. It borders France, Switzerland, Austria and Slovenia. Many events in history have affected the current food practices in Italy. The Renaissance separated the rich and the poor, which arguably led to modern Italian cuisine today. Traditional Italian staple foods are pasta, vegetables, cheese, meat and grains, and some common additions to their meals are olive oil, oregano and basil. Common Italian cooking methods are boiling, simmering often in oil, frying and grilling, which are much the same as cooking methods in Australia. There are some differences in meals within the north and south of Italy. On the whole, southern Italy is poorer than the north, therefore affecting the types of foods generally eaten in that area. Southern Italy is known for using lamb, pork and fish rather than beef, as the southern terrain is not ideal for cattle. Pasta is also a staple in the south, whereas in the north, rice is also commonly used. Northern Italian cuisine tends to be more influenced by neighbouring countries, France and Austria, generally using more butter instead of traditional Mediterranean-style cooking with olive oil, which is more common in the south. And 80% of Italians consider themselves to be Christian, however only about 1/3 practice the religion. Other religious groups in Italy include Muslims, Protestants, the Jewish and Jehovah's Witnesses. Religion is an important underlying factor in the significance of food around holidays and celebrations. For Christians, Lent is traditionally for fasting, however modern-day Christian Italians usually forbid eating meat on Fridays during Lent. Another common Italian tradition is to eat no meat on Christmas Eve, but rather seafood. The similarities between Italian and French cuisine are a result of both countries having access to similar foods. Cheese and wine are a major part of both cuisines. French cuisine is more focused on potatoes rather than pasta and rice, and Italian cuisine is traditionally less complex. Italy's top 3 crops they produce are alfalfa, maize, and mixed grasses and legumes. In 2010, Italy exported around 140 million agriculture products and imported a further 129 million agriculture products. When comparing the consumption of foods between Italy and Australia, there are extreme similarities. Cereals and meat being the most consumed items in both countries, followed by fruit and vegetables. One obvious difference is Australians consume much more dairy than Italians, and Italians seem to use more oils and fats. There are 177,000 people living in Australia who were born in Italy. The migration has brought the food culture with it, and with around 160,000 Australians travelling to Italy each year, the exposure to authentic Italian food is increasing and in turn is affecting our Italian cuisine in Australia.
Created using Powtoon.